Hey Facebook, welcome. Today is day 2. Welcome to day 2 of 30 days of Facebook Lives. So we did a little bit of an introduction yesterday. If you're popping in live, feel free to say hey. If you are catching the replay, would you be a gem and let me know what time you are seeing the replay, what time you're seeing it? If you would drop that down below, that just really helps me. I'm keeping track of that to figure out when is the best time to go live. Obviously right now the best time for me to go live is anytime because the kids are gone, but when we get back, they get back tomorrow. So, okay, I'm taking a couple seconds for you guys to hop in. So hey, welcome to day 2. If you want the daily replay, okay, so if you get busy, we all get busy. You're like, yeah, let's do 30 days of lives. And then you get to day 11 and you realize, oh my gosh, I've missed the last few days, or, life catches up. If you hear noise, I'm in the van. It has the best lighting. That's just traffic. So if you want to catch the daily replay, I'm going to put a link down below, and you'll be able to get them delivered to your inbox. So every day I'll put a little link out just to those people who want to get it via Facebook Messenger. It'll just give you a little link to this live, to whatever's live video and that day's topic. So today's topic, I had originally planned something else for today. We talked yesterday about talking about just like anything, chatting. And then I decided I'm going to have a plan of topics, but we're going to just go with whatever comes up. And today there was some disappointment that came up. And one of the things I love to talk about is mindset work, mindset training, development, stuff like that. So we're going to talk about what do you do when disappointment hits. Because we had a pretty big disappointment that hit last night, okay, and it did not go according to plan. So that's what we're going to talk about in this live video right now. What to do when disappointment hits. What do you do? What does it look like? So, yeah, take a few deep breaths, first of all. So when disappointment comes along, so for example, last night we got a letter in the mail basically saying that there was a large portion of something that we were expecting coming to us that wasn't coming to us anymore. And it was pretty disappointing because we've been waiting for this. You've been waiting, you've been hoping, you've been planning, you've been excited, and all of a sudden, in an instant, that ball drops and your plans get changed. Hey, Nicole. And it can be so disappointing, right? When we meet disappointment, like I met disappointment last night, I'll be honest. I was like, I don't even want to hop on today and do a live because I'm not feeling it, because I'm disappointed. So first of all, when you hit disappointment, allow yourself, this is one of the biggest things that I see in so many people now who are doing like mindset work, and they're working with their mindset gurus, is they'll be like, just think positive. Just think positive. Just think positive thoughts and positive things will happen. That is such bull crap. It is bull. Okay, I am all about the positive mindset. Okay, I'm all about like whatever you put out there is like kind of what you bring back in. But there are times in your life where crap just happens, and it has nothing to do with your mindset attracting this in, and no, because I believe when we meet disappointments, they're kind of like little tests. That's what I believe anyways. And a lot of people, and a lot of these like new mindset people will like, what's actually happening is they're pushing their emotions away. As soon as you meet that disappointment, they're like, no, I'm happy. It's all good. Be positive, and whatever. Stay positive all the time. And it almost creates this environment where it makes you feel guilty to feel disappointed, right? Yeah, where you're like, if in some of those communities, if you say anything, bad, it's like negative Nancy, ugh, and you got the positivity police all over your butt, but it's not being real. So here, when we're doing mindset work, and here, on my Facebook page, in this community that we're building, it is okay to have real emotions. It's okay to get disappointed. So first up, when you meet disappointment, tell yourself, it's okay to be disappointed. It's okay to not be positive Polly 100% of the time. What's not okay is when you let your disappointment kind of like derail you. So first, allow yourself to process those emotions. If you're bummed out, let yourself be bummed out. Process those emotions, because otherwise, guess what happens? You get those emotions and you're like, I'm okay, I'm happy, I'm okay, and you like suppress them down. That crap's gonna go somewhere in your body because you're feeling those emotions whether you want to admit it or not. And it is okay to be disappointed. So don't feel them, first of all. Second of all, don't let the disappointment derail you. So last night, we got a huge disappointing blow. Hey Amanda, we got a huge disappointing blow. And I did not feel like hopping on my live today, but I made a commitment to do 30 days of Facebook Lives. And I said to my husband, I said, you know what? I'm going to go take a shower. I'm going to cry a little bit in the shower because it's pretty disappointing. What happened? Really disappointing, right? So then you just like let it all out. And crying is great. Like releasing your emotions is great. And not, admitting them, allowing them, accepting your emotions. All really good things. It's okay to be disappointed. Don't let it derail you. So I process the emotions, maybe a little bit of journaling. I don't know if anyone does journaling to help with emotions. I think that it is a tremendous thing when you can write down, this is how I'm feeling. This is what my feelings are. This is what I know is true. This is where I know I'm headed anyways. It's okay. I think journaling is great. I'd love to hear what some of your, what do some of you all ladies do to process emotions? I'm curious. Hey Leslie, thank you for joining us today. So, first of all, we were talking about disappointment and we said it's okay to be disappointed, but don't let your disappointment derail you. So, when you experience disappointment or those emotions, sometimes, yes, you can process them, but don't let that other side, that like self-sabotagey side of your brain that, don't let that get to you. You don't want to listen to those voices that are like, oh, see, I told you this would happen. It's always going to happen. It's always going to be this way. Those are not your emotions. Okay, your emotions are like the bummed out, I'm sad. Those are your emotions. Those other like little, sabotagey voices, those are the ones that you have to recognize and put a stop to and say, you know what? I know that it's okay to be disappointed, but that does not mean that whatever goal you were going for, because sometimes maybe it's not a goal. So for example, our disappointment kind of came in the form of like, I'll just tell you, we had a student loan I didn't even know that I had, and they took thousands, like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars gone. Yeah, that's really disappointing. And it's like, you don't even know you have it, right? So, but when you process the emotion, don't listen to the voices that say, I told you so, you suck, it's always going to suck. Those are not the truth voices. So it's really important that you ground yourself and center yourself with where you know that you're headed. Okay, it's a super powerful process to say like, you know what, this is a bummer, but I'm going to stand in my power and know that any outside outcome does not depend on this. Like, you can't give your power to outside circumstances because then you become a victim of whatever is going on. So you have to own your emotions, stand up in your power and say, yes, this happened. Yes, this sucked, but I'm still going to do whatever it is that you set out to do. I'm still going to do it because I'm strong, I'm powerful, I'm capable, I can do it. So it's really helpful for me anyways. I will write myself in my journal like almost motivating truths. And I don't know what you guys find motivating, but for me, a lot of the truths I find are like helpful little Bible verses or just reminders. Maybe it was a really good motivational quote, you know, or just something that keeps me centered on what I was working towards in the first place. So just a quick recap. Hey, Leslie. So I am still in Wisconsin right now. Yeah, so we were up here for some medical appointments, which is getting all figured out, thankfully, and hopefully we will be heading south soon. Hey, Aisha. So just a quick recap. What do you do when disappointment hits? Allow yourself to feel the emotions. Really important. I talked a little bit, if you go back, there's a lot of mindset people and in the whole positivity culture where they like push the emotions away. And we don't want to do that. I want to encourage you to process your emotions. If disappointment hits and it's disappointing, it's okay to say, yes, I'm disappointed. Okay? It's okay to process your emotions, but don't let disappointment derail you. Like even today when I didn't want to hop on a live video because I didn't feel like it. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. Stay with what your commitment was and then reground yourself back in the truth and stand in your power. That yes, disappointing things happen, and yes, sometimes things really suck, and it just is a big bummer, but it doesn't mean that it's going to stay this way forever. It doesn't mean that you're stuck. You are powerful, you are capable, and only you control what happens in the future. We're always going to have things that happen to us, or, you know, people are going to act a certain way towards us, and sometimes it sucks. It really does, but the only thing we have control over isn't how other people act or other circumstances. It's how we react. And it's 100% okay to get disappointed sometimes. Because like I said, there's so many, you know, in the whole, like, there's this like new age mindset where you have to be positive all the time, or, oh my gosh, I can never be anything but positive. And then it doesn't allow us to be real or authentic with what's actually going on. Because sometimes we go through hard things and you have to find that support community where it's not all sunshine and rainbows and like unicorn farts all the time. It's like, no, sometimes things happen and it's hard and it sucks. So find a support community, like plug in, find friends, find supportive friends who will listen to you, but not like commiserate. Do you know what I mean? Like they will hear you and love you, but they're not going to let you like wallow in that for too long. And I'm very grateful that my husband does that for me. He listens. He'll be like, babe, it is a disappointment. It does really suck, you know? But then he'll remind me, remember, it's okay. We're still going up. This is just a little blip on the radar. And at the end of the day, allowing yourself to process your disappointment and then work through it and reground yourself and say, you know what? It is okay. It's going to be okay no matter what, because only I'm in control of the outcome. That's a really empowering feeling. And then you kind of move through it. That's how I've been processing disappointment. So, hey, Aisha. Hey, Leslie. Yeah, so if you have any favorite quotes that keep you grounded, please feel free to post below. And you guys are more than welcome. I shouldn't say guys. You ladies. We're building a community here right on the Facebook page that I hope will be supportive, positive, encouraging, able to be real with each other. So that's kind of what we have going on here. So if you need that place and you don't have that anywhere else, I hope that you can find that here. Yeah, just stay connected. Yeah. Aisha says down below, so it sucks when you need a reality check and someone is like, no, dude, I feel you. Truth is best. Yes. Yes, it is. It totally is. So thank you for tuning in today. This wasn't a planned topic, but the 30 days of lives are really just kind of going to be, I have a plan for what we're going to talk about, but if something like this comes up and I'm like, you know what, we're going to talk about that today, that is what's going to be happening. So I invite you to join me tomorrow for some time. If you want the daily live replay or you want to get update on, you know, the next live if it's scheduled, I'll put the link down below and there will be a little link that comes to you via Facebook Messenger. So there is that. Oh, thank you, Leslie. I want to thank you for being part of my online community. I am very excited at what we have in store here for 2019 and everybody that's connected and a part of this. If this video rang true to anything and was like, yeah, please feel free to share. There should be a button in like the lower either left or right corner. You're more than welcome to share this. I'm making all of the lives public and they will be available for the duration of this live stream event. So I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in and I hope you have a fantastic evening. See you ladies later.